And fuck it. We've done this 1,000 times, and we're doing it again, and we're just going to keep going with it. 1, 2, 3, gentlemen. Hi! We're the Trend Brothers from
Sumer.
Boner.
Right.
This week we're going to be reviewing The Walking Dead, the last episode we saw, which was, what? Consumed?
Just Consumed.
Yeah.
Consumed. We did Silk Hope last time. It was kind of our first run at this. This is our second run at it, so we're trying to work out. Hopefully this is edited. Dustin? Insert clip of yourself saying or something like that. Anyway, continuing on, since we're going to be playing with editing. So we're going to be discussing this week's episode, or last week's episode, last Sunday's episode, which was Consumed. We finally found out exactly who it's going to be. We haven't seen it yet, but who's going to be the person out of the bushes. We do know from the clips for next week that the party of Rick and them from the church is going to the hospital to rescue Beth and Carol at this point, since we know that she didn't, clandestinely go in there. She got hit by a car. She's in not good condition from what we can tell.
The bitch is hobbling.
Yeah, so we got situations now, and apparently Rick and them are going to, do a slaughterhouse run. So it's going to be fun. But some questions came up with this episode. Some very interesting scientific questions, as well as just some other interesting knickknacks in it. So we're just going to discuss it, and our MC here, Mr. Oh, by the way, I'm Kevin Logan. This is
Ashton Biles.
And I'm Levi Hilliard.
And Ashton is going to sort of not mediate.
I'm going to guide you.
He's going to guide us. He's going to navigate us.
All right,
So tell us, John, what did we discuss?
One big one, and I'm sorry. Well, yes.
I'm going to get some water.
This is our number one point that Ashton's going to start out for us. We've got several points that we're going to go throughout the video.
I'm sorry, this isn't really from last week's episode, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it out there. So, will Morgan be seen again? Is he going to come back into play before the season's over? It's a good question, because we saw that guy with the fucking mask.
Exactly.
You know, he's obviously hiding out. He's following some trails through the woods. I don't know if anyone's read the novels or the books. I haven't.
So we're going to assume, for the purpose of this episode, that none of us have read the comics, even though myself and
No.
my compadre.
We're going to discuss it whenever when it comes up.
We're going to discuss it when it comes up.
We know Morgan does show back up in the comics.
Okay.
And he is a part of the team in the comics. So that's what we're kind of looking forward to in the
he'll
show.
come back. How will he come back, though? It's.
I don't think he'll meet them on the road to the hospital. I don't think he'll meet them on the road to the hospital.
I think he'll meet them.
The clips we saw, we didn't see any. We saw a couple group shots, and they were pretty big shots. There was two specifically. One where we saw Tyrese and what's her name hugging, like, oh my God, something bad's gonna happen. We saw the cop car coming down the alleyway with Noah kind of hobbling. And then we saw a group shot of them, and there's a still online where you have Rick firing off and a shot because you can see the casing flying out of the gun. So we know he's shooting at something, and he's pulling his gun up in one live action clip with everyone behind him. So we know.
Right. See,
I don't see Morgan anywhere in that. So if he's going to show up anywhere, it might be at the end, or it might be at the very end of the mid-season
he's just
finale.
going to be seen following them again, is my prediction.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Some little clip at the end
Right.
of the season finale, or the mid-season finale, that's going to have him like another.
Following those fucking signs.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep on doing his thing.
So my next.
I don't
next
know why
one,
I heard drum beats in there.
It's a good one.
And here, my point on that is, I think
Get in.
he's gonna follow them. He's gonna follow their breadcrumbs, and they're gonna meet up at Alexandria.
Yeah, you know what? And I think that's a logical.
That could happen. That could happen.
Yeah,
Step.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
so
think that could be it. So
Next
unless
point.
they meet him on the road to Alexandria, or even better, the other team of Glenn and all them meet up with him before they all meet up at Alexandria.
yeah,
So there's already some situations with Abraham, Eugene, and Morgan, obviously. And it would be nice to see Morgan have a dynamic with a group of characters that doesn't have Rick spearheading them.
yeah,
Because that's the only time we've seen Morgan.
yeah. All right,
Is
here's
with Rick in tow.
Next on the list is I think the art scene kind of ruined anything that may have ever been between.
Yeah, I really think the creators kind of said,
fucking
look, we're not
whatever.
going to bone, guys. Just deal with it.
Yeah,
Carol and Daryl
Like they
will
got
never
there.
do this.
But it's not
There's
gonna
just
happen.
they're really good friends. They trust each other. There's
I mean-
a bigger thing going on.
And of
there
course,
than-
in the
than
scene,
boning.
whenever Carol gets super assertive,
Mhm.
that's when it's perfectly evident. No, they're not gonna bone.
Yeah, they really didn't see eye to eye on Noah. In fact, the only reason Daryl did what he did is because Carol was going to guilt him for the rest of the trip.
Exactly.
And he couldn't handle that. He had that with Beth. He's had it with like Merle. He had it with everyone he's ever on the road with.
Yeah,
He's been
no, yeah.
guilted about something, and I think he was at that point. He was like, "It's easier to save the fuck. God help me."
Yeah.
You know, because he really didn't look proud of what he did. He just looked kind of like, "There, you fucking happy? Can we fucking go?"
Yes.
So that really says a lot to me about the
nice.
relationship, and I like it because it's back to like first season like X-Files, Mulder and Scully, where they're partners. They're partners. Like the sexual tension isn't even part of the dynamic. They get each other.
Right.
They work together great, and they make shit go down. They make it happen.
So
They pull out. So I mean,
my-
that's the relationship.
my next point, and this is
Yeah,
just nice.
yeah.
This is nice. Why the fuck did Daryl get in that van? They could have ran. They could have fucking fucked up some zombies along the way too. Girls.
Okay, yeah, the van.
We're on the van.
Are we good?
All right, so leading
Yeah.
off. So my
Levi, give us the van. Recap the episode scene with the van. What
Okay.
happens? The tension, everything. Give us the meat.
Okay,
What
so they go to the van, and I assume they're looking for medical supplies. or
No,
something.
looking for
They're
evidence
looking
of
for
where
guns.
Beth is.
Yeah.
No, looking for evidence of where Beth is because the van had a
This
cross
is
on
three
the back.
conflicting views.
Yeah, and
No, the van had a cross on the back, and why did Daryl follow the car?
You decide
Because it
which
had a
one's right.
cross.
So.
on
And
the
so
back.
they're looking.
It's not hard,
They're
people.
looking
It's not
for
hard.
Bethy. They're looking for evidence
Right.
of Bethy. They stop at this van.
Guns.
They're tearing it apart so that they can try to find
So there's
some.
guns there. They want guns.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so they're trying to find some evidence of Bethy. And then, of course, they get too wrapped up in it. They take too much time. And the walkers.
Whoa, they
close
get
in.
too wrapped up in it.
No,
They're
no,
checking
no, no.
everything.
Let's pause. Why did it take too much time? Because the fucker tried to jump the van that's hanging halfway off the bridge, thinking, "Well, I can back."
Oh
this
yeah,
up."
yeah. Let's not forget. I keep forgetting that. Did
Yeah.
that actually happen?
No, it
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, it
You
happened.
want to jump it? Okay,
You
yeah.
want to jump?
I did it.
You want
Because
to
I
jump?
guess when I saw it, I was like, that can't be what I'm looking at. He wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. No one would do that. Why would you do that? What are you going to do with it?
Yeah, Daryl's a badass, you know.
Right? He thought maybe his luck was like with the tank. He was like, oh man, I fucking killed the tank. I can back this bitch out of fucking
Right now.
half a bridge.
Yeah, and then the walkers surround them.
See, and why, when the walkers surrounded them, why did the fuckers try to let the zombies in and climb out the windows, get off the back of the bus, and let the zombies drop off the fucking bridge?
Yeah, and
This is a valid point.
Yeah, and we'll get to that once, like, you know, this.
Well, yeah, we have
No.
some science
We're
that we want to play with.
Yeah,
with
like-
this scene specifically.
Yeah,
Because
but-
we had an issue with the camera angle.
The
Like,
van.
we had a definite
It just-
drop angle where we saw straight down to the plummet point, and then cut to the van is once again, what is it, horizontal,
Yeah.
and then bam, it just bounces on its wheels, and you're like,
Buckle up.
you're like, that is not what we saw. Like we saw the floor, we saw the ground below, straight drop. Like we're talking like Lost
Here's the
World.
thing. Here's the thing. Why would he even say buckle up if he knew that they're just gonna land like that? Like they didn't need to buckle up.
No. You always want to buckle up. Don't tell kids that.
That's true.
Don't tell kids
Okay, but here,
that. Don't tell kids that.
continuing the scene, continuing the scene.
Kids in the 50s, they didn't have
But
fucking
kids
seatbelts.
don't listen to him. He wasn't around for the 50s. I'm closer to the 50s than he is, and I don't even know what the fuck happened in the 50s.
Okay, and so
It's
continuing
still
with
Leave It to Beaver for me.
continuing with the scene, continuing with the scene.
Yes, sorry.
Of course, they tip over the bridge. Daryl says, "Buckle up," and they buckle up. They dip down like this. They tip over the bridge, and then all of a sudden, camera cut, and they're flat, level on the ground on the
Right,
tires.
Unlike Eugene
Oh,
the week
no.
before, it just flat.
Yeah,
smack.
No,
and then they hit the ground,
Here's
and
the
they
thing,
get
though.
out, and they're a little shaking up. No. Before they get out, the zombies start hitting the roof of the van.
Did you notice only like 3 or 4, maybe 5 tops hit the fucking van? It's like there were like 20.
There's like 20, 30 gathering. Or there's at least 15 when it started. And then it like got 20 by the end of it. And then like 7 fall on the van.
Yeah.
And the others go, that's fucking stupid. We ain't falling down there. And just walk away.
They got smart enough to realize,
Yeah, they're like,
oh, he fell. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's go around.
Fucking George just had a fail. We don't need to follow George.
Yeah, and then after that, Daryl and Carol, they're a little shaken up. They get out of the van, and they're shaken up, and they just walk away. And so we'll do quick comments on that.
So we're going to cut real quick to some experiments that we did to show this point. So here we go now.
And
1, 2, 3. So you can see the issue that we have with this scene. Like it continuously, the object in question continuously flips over onto its scene. And even on the AMC making of footage, it showed the actual stunt when they filmed it. The actual bus they dropped flipped over onto its top.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, granted, that would have killed them.
Yes.
If you see the damage, it shattered this like van. It mutilated this van.
They're the
It would have murdered. It would have crushed into the hamburger. So we get that, but there could have been something.
Yeah, we've already covered all of this, so next we can talk about Noah.
Oh. Do you think he would have died?
No. Noah should have died. I mean, just
let us
out of
know.
fairness.
Give us your comments.
Please. What do you think about Noah and his? Actually, the question was this, gentlemen. We were discussing whether it was justifiable to leave Noah under the bookcase, considering that he cut the tent and let walkers.
You can handle yourself.
Yeah. His philosophy is, you look like you can handle yourself just fine. Let me cut these. Now I get the logic. Keep the walkers going at them. You got time to escape with the weapons you just stole from 2 people who already outnumber you, regardless of what weapons you got.
Exactly.
You got 2 people that'll be chasing you down. You want to give them something to do so they can get out. Would you have killed Noah is the question. Would you have killed Noah? Would you have been bothered at all if Daryl would have left Noah to die and Carol would have seceded and not intervened?
Leave your comments below.
Yeah, thank you.
And give us what you think, and we'll comment on top comments in the next episode.
I'm new to this YouTube thing.
All right, and so our next question. Our next. How will Rick react to all of this?
Whoa! Do we really have that question?
Yes, we really have that
We know
question.
how he's gonna react.
I put it on there. God damn it!
I know he's gonna. You know how he's gonna react. The show showed us the clips. He's gonna fucking attack the hospital.
He's gonna kill him with his bear and salmon fucking machete.
The red machete. Yeah, he's going after those fucks. Yeah, that's how he's gonna react. He's gonna say, "Let's go get our people and fuck those motherfuckers like we fucked the hunters, like we fucked everyone else through here."
All right, and last question, since that's a pretty easy one that we just answered, and this is one that, you guys, again, we want you to leave your comments, tell us what you think. Will Rick and Allie meet back up?
Oh,
Rick and who?
So
that's Allie.
it's Rick and Abe.
Abe.
Read cursive.
Sorry.
Rick and Allie. I was like, who the fuck's Allie? Whoa, wait a minute, who's this character? Is she in the hospital? did I miss something? I just saw Noah hobble away. I didn't see any Allie.
Okay, so will Rick and Abe meet up?
They will meet again.
They will meet again, but I don't think that they will actually meet this next episode.
No.
We got 2 more left.
Yeah,
But this next one, I don't think we're going to see Abe and them, although we will see, we will see them, but I think this episode's going to do a Splinter effect, where we're going to catch up with Abe and them on the road, because there's clips where it shows Glenn with the gun looking out at the horde that they were looking at the end of that last episode.
Spring or summer, when they come back, they can begin with both groups.
Or they may find a way, like I was saying, the Glenn group, the Abe group, the Abraham group may meet up with Morgan first on accident.
Could be.
And the Rick and the other, whoever they get out of the hospital, whoever comes with them from that, including with Noah, are going to meet back. And by next season, like first episode, we'll meet up in Alexandria. It may go that way.
I think they're gonna get to Alexandria, and it'll end with that like cliffhanger kind of shit.
Yeah, where like it shows them on the outskirts of Alexandria, or they see
No,
a
I
sign.
think- I don't
But the
going
show's
towards
never done
Alexandria.
that
I don't
kind of a mid-season ending. It's
That's
always
true.
done a
That's
very somber mid-season
Isn't that the
ending.
way to
Remember,
look at it?
Herschel died in the mid-season ending.
That's true.
last year.
That's true.
Oh, the year before, yeah, last year. So it was it's always a downer, and it's always sticks with one event. One event solidifies where the show is gonna have to catch up from. Yeah. So I'm just saying that's why I don't think it's gonna have.
No, yeah,
because it's Finding
I can see that.
Alexandria is something you do at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Like when they discover the prison, like whenever they're all camping and camera pan over and right behind them,
Well,
the
like
trees
when
is
they
the
get
prison,
to
and you're like,
Terminus.
oh. And like when they get the terminus,
When they
right?
get to
They're there, and like
Terminus.
everything's hunky dory until they're like, wait a minute, something's fishy, and everything goes nuts.
Exactly.
So I think that's more of a season ender, not
That's
a
true.
mid-season. Mid-season, I think we're gonna get out of the hospital, and the main character's gonna die. And let's get real quick. Was that our last point? Yeah.
No,
That was the last
one more point. This is just one of the ones for fun.
We're at 15,
You
56.
can cut it if you need
No,
to.
no, we're not cutting it. Well, I mean, he's gonna do what
Here's
he's
the
gonna do
thing.
what needs to be done.
What happened to fucking Glenn's Riker? Where's the Riker?
Oh my
we
fucking
needed?
Christ! All right, real quick. Any
No, let's get a timeline, man. He finds it. He takes it.
He breaks out of the prison with it.
He goes through lots of.
Yeah, he went to the tunnel with it before he met up with Abraham.
Yeah, he goes
oh no,
to
after he
shoot
met
with
up. No,
And no,
yeah.
They gave it back to him to go through the tunnel. Now,
That's right.
You see,
That's
but
right.
he did give it to Abraham initially. And I assume he had it on until they fucking met up at Terminus, and he may have got it taken off at Terminus.
That's one of those open-ended questions that
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Man.
You answered your own question. No, that makes
That's
sense.
a no-brainer.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because no, remember it was in the storehouse.
Yeah.
Next to the crossbow, the carrow grab,
Yeah.
along with the rifle.
Yeah, and
So okay.
and so you guys, that's another one that even though we do have our opinion and we're pretty unanimous on it, you guys leave your comments below on what you think on
Tell
that
us what
question
you
also.
want us to review.
Real quick before we go, just run real quick. Any what do you call that whenever you have to? Any amendments to your previous death predictions? Yeah, I'm still going Beth. Beth is a strong one for me.
Yeah, see, and here's the new thing on Beth, and why we think she's gonna die this season is because she quit. She was off the set at like the beginning of August. I'm sorry, but if someone's off the set at the beginning of August, either they got stolen again or the bitch is dead.
You know, speaking of that, real quick, there was also a reported, according to Gossip Colleges, reported dinner. And they always have dinners with the actors whenever the character gets killed in the show.
Oh,
they had one for the guy playing Glenn.
Yeah,
so
see-
it could be, we might not have to get to Negan to get Glenn killed because we already had the whole bat scene. They already faked us out, and he lived through that at Terminus. I won't be surprised if something amazing happens and by the season finale, mid-season finale, they don't meet up and Glenn gets killed.
Oh.
That might be the big end for the mid-season that makes everyone
Yeah.
because we're all kind of expecting Beth to die. No one likes her. We don't like her. We do not
Some
care.
of you
That's
out
another
there-
point we didn't bring up. We don't care about Beth. We don't guys, gentlemen, anyone who cares about Beth?
Okay.
It's on here.
Yeah.
If you care about Beth, leave your fucking comments. I want to talk to you.
All right. And so,
If
again,
we're gonna go that nuts, man, fucking
Hey, where's the right
sticky nuts sponsor my ass.
all right. So leave your comments below for the questions we posed. Tell us what you think, and top comments will be reposted and mentioned in our next video.
Don't forget, we love you.
Thank you. So remember,
All of you.
hi, we're the Trim Brothers.
We're the Trim Brothers.
We're from
Sumer, subscribe to our channel, and
our website when we get it up.
Yes, we have a website coming.
It's coming.
So, subscribe to our page,
We're gonna get it.
subscribe to our website, and peace out.
Just give us your money.